Yes, look at that.
Good check on 5-0.
Go back with the others.
You're team lead. I'm here for brief.
Okay.
Go blue.
Blue? Gives you.
Luxie, go green. Davinsa, Undead, Skelly, go blue. Everyone else red. Those two go yellow.
Alright, let's see
50 check.
how this goes. Good check.
I'm dead.
Mm-hmm.
How much would I have to pay you?
Good check.
To swap roles with you?
Hey, Liru, got a quick question for you. Due to experiencing last stop, is there a spot where I can go grab more blood bags? That's the vehicles, because we ran through the ones in the vehicles
And
too.
there they go.
Let's see.
Because I went through the 8 liters.
I forgot to load Zeus cash.
Wow.
That's okay, I don't need it.
Just spawn in.
Yellow boy.
Actually, yes, I will for this operation.
We.
I thought you.
Thank
Oh
you.
wait.
Hold on.
never mind.
Okay.
Do I have anything garrisoned of
Why am I
importance?
so tired all of a sudden?
Not enough blood.
Send in goat 6 now.
Alpha, if that was one of you, there will be shit to go. Who's do it?
Hey, Moon. Yeah, we're gonna go drink on Thursday after I get all my frickin' exams done. I hope you keep enjoying the ops,
Now
man.
pushing
Good
tab
to know
can
that
get
you're
my
doing
inventory.
okay, and I hope you get a kick out of this. I'm gonna BRB. I'm gonna go load up cash because I'm gonna need that for switching
Alpha,
between
if
airstrikes.
that was one of you, there will be trouble.
Liru, how's Arana handling by chance? Or is already stuff preloaded?
I'll be back in a sec.
He's working on it right now.
Alright, no problem.
Putting on me. Let's see. We'll throw that up. Bum 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 bum. 2 exams this week. It's been boring. Yeah, I use OBS, Don. Not Streamlabs OBS, just regular OBS. You're just trying to waste time while working? Fair. Or at work, yeah, even better. I just played a bunch of DayZ this morning. Completely lost track of time. Forgot I had an op, and I'm like, oh, right, the op. Excellent. Yeah, Moon, this is supposed to be the last semester, and then some summer classes. And then I'm free. Which is, I mean, it should be great, but the stock market's like, you know, taking a dive because Corona.
Yeah.
Classic
What?
case of panic.
They didn't pull me into T-Fire.
Did you load the plugin?
Yeah.
Go reload it in add-ons under plugins. It'll boop you in.
Guess I have to. Great. That's the first time that's happened in a while.
It happens once in a blue moon.
In the blue moon.
Can't decode with this browser error 3000? I've never seen that before, Don. I'm sorry. Still see you suffer, so it's fine, Keck. I love Arma and it's big boot time. Frickety frick. There we go. God. All the frickin' mods we have in this mod set. Make it a pain in the butt. Trying to think, what did I garrison? I think I only had 1 squad garrisoned. The rest should be fine.
Well, first read the Corona as
Send
the
in Goat
password.
Team 6 now. Hey, Bad Wolf, how you doing? Thanks for the 22-month resub, my man. Hope everything's going okay for you. I hope those trainings are going good. I hope the ops are going fine. And I hope you get a little kick out of this stream. Unless you decide to come play last minute, but you might be at work. Malin, what do you mean? Use the new mod set, the latest one. That's what we're gonna port it to in the HTML. Alright, so I'll be back on the monitor in a second, guys. I'm just getting back to my spot.
Also, make sure you have your mine detector on.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Wivu ready for the player base to break you in another way you didn't know?
Jackal, I'm not looking forward to it. No. No, I am not. Let me make sure cache is on. Cool. Let's lower that. I'm not gonna lie, the 700th kind of broke me with those two offs on Saturday. Like, Jesus. This is ground high J-Tac back on. Net over.
Yeah, take those 3. Squad on 70.
Yeah, so these guys won't be that hard to re-garrison.
I cast Seymour Chocobas boot here.
So, my stand.
Yes.
Are you in mild pain?
But Moon, you're gonna have to join TSB to play on the server, so good luck. Can't wait to see you on and up.
Would you like to see what's in my backpack?
Literally one of our 5s. It was a sniper. Well, we just wanted to play DayZ, so we got a server and set it up. Now we all play DayZ.
Oh, stepsister.
I think that was everything I had set up. All squads. Brief will be in 5 minutes at our usual spots. Break. If you need any testing of stuff, there's a minefield down. You can make sure your mine detectors work. Do whatever you need to, and we'll get going when we're done with Brief.
Is there any other frequency I should be aware of for now?
No, I don't think you have a long range. So just 70.
Oh, Jack, it's okay. You'll see the highlights come on the main channel this week. Don't you worry.
You're hoping that doesn't happen.
Also, holy crap, YouTube's on fire or something. I've gotten literally 20 copyright notices in the past 3 days. I haven't been checking my email, and I open it up, and it was like, this video copyrighted. I'm like, what the frick? It's all like really old stuff, too, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine, but it's like, god damn.
I tried to load music, but I was bugged.
It's a mess.
I didn't do it, so yeah, you know. I was squad leader.
Yeah, righto, Moon. Yeah, it's your choice.
Move them around if they need be, otherwise just...
Were you in a firefight near Northwest last night? No.
So no.
No, I was not.
Yeah, no, that will be your and Black's job if you need...
I'm not really the type of person to PvP in those types of games. I just... it's not my cup of tea.
That's why I put you in...
Trying to think what else should I be setting up here. Yeah, I know what I'll set up. Can a full squad fit in that? Yes, it can.
Oh. Well, the mines work.
Did one of you... Good job, Skelly. I'm so proud of you.
This is Alpha.
Yeah.
Can we have Azariah have an unfortunate accident and keel over, please?
Right, let me grab my backpack now.
Do you think
what?
it was an accident then?
No, it was...
Azariah had one of our boys walk in the minefield without the detector, so that's why I want him to have a heart attack. If it's possible.
Just
He can figure it out.
A minefield.
Okay. I don't... I don't ask questions.
Like 3 times already, and I'm fearful I'm gonna throw a grenade.
But I'm bleeding?
It's best to get in head up.
Where am I
No, he's
bleeding?
fine.
Not bleeding?
Luxy, make sure everybody that was at the minefield is fully healed. Everyone else, get some fucking bandages and shit when you're done.
I've learned in this community to just never ever ask
My
questions.
ace medical is delayed.
Because these people are,
I need more.
briefing 2 mics.
Hey, on Leo, my ace medical on me.
You got
is
2 minutes,
delayed.
man. Yeah, of course it's Skelly, right?
Liru. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Moon. I
Hey, Liru.
appreciate it. Sarcasm. What?
You okay with
Alright,
Charlie
it's
dissolving
just
into other
a-
companies?
If you can get them to fit in both 113s, then sure, we can have this do a 2-squad thing.
Yes, bravo.
But there's still like 4 people. Charlie, if you're still on, there's still like 4 people coming on the server, so you might have a squad.
Okay.
So I'd wait till they get in.
Hold off.
So far,
We may not have enough room in that shop, or we may have too much chop for our board.
So like Grace complaint at the moment.
Pardon?
So like the rate is complaint right now is what? See, so foul, foul.
25.
yeah, O'Malley, I got nothing to say
need
about
more
that. But
blood.
thanks for the 500 bits. That means I get $2.50, or is it 49 cents?
There we only get what we spawned with, right?
Yep,
And the stuff in the medical crate.
yep.
I
If you
need more
spawn
blood.
with it and you can't change it, that's it. Medicals for medics that just need the extra stuff.
I need more blood. Just more
Then
blood.
take more blood
Yeah, I know, but yeah.
and
I
fill
want
it in your
some
truck.
constantly
And if
done.
your truck's full, then, well, fuck you.
That's a lot
Yeah,
of blood.
yeah.
Real
no.
shit.
Die less.
No, fuck you!
I'm not the one dying.
Frisk, that was actually really cute.
Good. Thank you very much.
Alright, this is ground/high. Here is your brief break. We are at the airbase, as we always are. We are going to go on the start icon, which is the egress point from the base to the eastern side. From there, we're going to follow the blue dotted line and cut through a few towns. Ground will be deviating orders based off of what happens, but otherwise, we are going to be engaging all contact we run across. This does not mean stopping in the open and engaging. We'll probably push through contacts and then find a place to dismount and then re-engage. This is a show of force patrol. We're going to wipe whatever's in front of us. Break. We're doing this because the enemy is getting very close to our airbase, as well as there is a rumor that there might be some sort of insurgent supply depot along our routes. That is only a rumor. There are civilians in this AO, there are civilian Vics, so don't shoot them. Otherwise, shoot anyone that has a gun. Are there any questions from any squads? Let's give them a
Shoot
warm
civilian
welcome,
Vics.
shall we?
Tentacles.
Excellent. Alpha, how many men effective are you?
Full squad.
Alpha, how many men effective are you? Oh, full squad? Roger. Bravo, how many effective are you?
Full squad.
Charlie, how many effective are you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 men.
Amazing! Charlie, you are your own squad today. Make sure you have an LR. If you don't, rekit. Because there's more people coming, so you'll probably have 7 or 8. Sucks to suck.
Does suck. Does suck.
Alright, Alpha Bravo Charlie, when you guys are ready, get your VIX on the MSR. Call in when you're ready, so I know when I can deploy you. I'll also be putting air up, so we can do recon.
I've never done Charlie.
Rob copies.
So this isn't a normal op, this is literally a squad leader training op, so I am doing all of the important roles, and we're just focusing on squad communications back and forth.
Don't use
So this is
50,
a
but don't use it.
difficult style of operation for
Yeah, no worries.
the sake of people training with each other.
Copy that. Solid copy. Copy that.
Be advised, I'm gonna have air recon all the way up
Send in
to
go
the
team
first town,
6
and he's gonna do a quick
now.
flyby and say if he sees anything. Over. Can't wait to see some fratricide. I don't think it's going to be as deadly as last week, because last week we literally had squads push way ahead of each other without calling it in, and I frickin' swarmed them for that. Man, the hate mail I got for that was great. And I'm like, well, there's a giant disclaimer in our op notification that says, this is what I will do to you if you do this, this, or this. And they did that, and that, so I killed them. Just how it goes. Have we deployed the goats yet? No, we have not, but we actually have an opportunity here to deploy some of these goats. We're going to put them right there. And Damp is Gorgon. No, Dampish. Dampish Gorgon. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this one. Still waiting for those call-ins.
This is Bravo. I'm ready for stepping off.
Thank you for checking in, Bravo. Waiting on the others. It's a trap. But yeah, you're going to see me kind of bouncing back and forth of building AOs, sending ambushes, building things up. Alpha, are you ready to go?
Yep, Alpha's ready.
Charlie, are you ready to go?
Charlie is ready.
Send message, Alpha.
Is the civilians hostile, neutral, or friendly towards us?
Civilians are friendly towards us. Don't shoot them or their cars, or else that'll change. Charlie, I think you called in. Say your message. Over.
Charlie's all loaded.
Affirm. Alpha, you are... Wait, break. Convoy speed will be 50 kilometers an hour. Alpha, do you have an objection with that? I ask because you're lead Vic.
No objection at this time. We will change it if need be.
Affirm. Call up to me if you're going to change that. Otherwise, speed limiter should be set to 50. Guys, you are clear to move out. Good luck, have fun. Break. Air has reconned up to the first town. He's doing some flybys. He's saying all he sees are some civilians, spare empty vehicles, and goats. But they're not directly on your route, so be advised.
This is Bravo Gunner to Charlie. You may want to get someone manning that M2 machine gun on the top of your pick there, boys.
Solid copy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him do a flyby and
Copy.
maneuver around. Because again, playing multiple roles at not 100% efficiency, but some efficiency here. Yeah, righto, O'Malley. I hear South Korea is a bit of a
keep a coherency with the convoy.
mess right now because of the coronavirus. So I'm glad if you're rotated out yet. Otherwise, stay safe, man. But I hope you keep enjoying the ops. Thanks for the bits again. And hey, we'll see you soon. All forces, this is ground. Air's reported a techie position south of the first town. It has been marked on the map. Over.
Alpha Rogers.
Charlie copies.
Alpha, call when you've entered the first town. I might change our route a little bit. Over.
Alpha's already entered the first town. We're nearing exit it now.
Affirm. I've marked a black line on the map. Follow it, please. I am going to change the plan a bit. Over.
Follow the black line, roger that.
Alright, all forces, I see you're already dismounting. We're going to basically diverge into 3 different spots. Vix, I want you to follow that dirt path. I'll mark a black line for you. Stand by. Vix, I'd like you to follow that route if you don't think you can support through the forest. Otherwise, Alpha Bravo Charlie, you have your lines. Hold just before you get to town, and let's see what's around that technical. Over.
Charlie copies.
Alpha copies.
Air is going to be on station behind you if you need anything to be hit by air, and otherwise, break. Do not enter the town. Do not enter the town yet. Hold just before it in case enemy QRF comes. Over.
Proper copies. Charlie copies.
Alpha copy.
Copy.
Alright, so essentially, again, not the standard type of op I do. This is purely so squad leaders get comfortable communicating with each other. I'm literally doing this in my ground command style that I tweaked a few weeks ago, where I use lines, I color code everything, but I leave it
going 25
up to the squads.
along the dirt road.
Wilco. Copy that. Roger that.
So I'm going to start sending my stuff around. We're about to have combat, so let's set our global skill. 90, 35, 50, 50 is my preferred method. There are many like it, but that one's my personal favorite. And I'm going to have these guys get up and move fast. Squads, this is ground. Who's under contact?
This is Bravo ground. We are engaging with infantry inside the forest. 1 squad probably.
Roger, reminder guys, call out if you take contact. If you need support, feel free to ask another squad to assist. Over. Now the reason we're doing stuff like this is because I ran a poll a few weeks ago and TSB, out of what everyone said, squads not communicating or coordinating together was the top voted out of, you know, various issues that, you know, TSB thought the player base had. So the whole point of this training is to train on that squad leadership, essentially. So Barbarian on his own over here, getting shot at from that guy. M2 is some assisting. Gonna keep keep that thing there for
Ground, this is
now.
Alpha.
Send message, Alpha.
We stay in contact east of the line. There's a lot of them in the woods.
Roger. I do have you with the vehicles for support, but if you need additional, feel free to call from Bravo and Charlie, over.
We should be good for now, just to relay it forward for everyone else.
So Vic did a good job, pulled ahead of the infantry, and is now tearing these guys apart. Very smart to see.
Alpha's got their squad covered.
I do have the
You guys,
M2s with the blast shields for a little bit of assistance.
Understood. On the way.
Last thing I will do is send that squad up.
Copy.
I think they have this technical spraying at them, yep. Technical spraying at the M2s. But yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to be constantly interacting with you guys in chat, so I'll be doing my best, but, you know, I'm Zeus, Ground Command, JTAC, Air, and your chauffeur.
Alpha Vic to other Vics, be careful on the eastern side of this field.
So Charlie hasn't called in that they have a casualty. Bravo's pushed up ahead.
Bravo, Vic, copies.
Charlie, this is ground. Over. Charlie, this is ground. You copy. Over. Bravo, this is ground. Do you copy?
This is Bravo, send.
I have Charlie with you. Can you give me a sit rep on their position? Over.
1 sec.
Now that Vic's way ahead, so I'm gonna boop it.
5-0 check.
Good check. This is Bravo, no eyes on Charlie at the moment.
Hey firm, this is a Charlie 2IC. Currently only SL is down. Charlie is, I believe, to the east of Bravo at this time. They have it under control, but that's why you weren't getting a response.
Hey, firm, all squad, just a reminder, if your SL goes down, make sure someone steps up. Oh, they need to keep contact with everyone. Over.
Alpha copy. OIC is informed.
Alpha copy.
So I shot a rocket, he pulled back. Got that squad going along the ridge here. I can delete this line of bodies. Looks like
Bravo,
they
Victor Alpha, we have infantry contacts on the east
shut
side
out
of the
that
road in
Vic.
front of us. We're okay, just dealing with a couple of them, just to let you know.
No worries, move up there now.
But yeah, also guys, don't think I'm taking it easy on them. If you saw the last mission, you will know I am not taking it easy on them one bit.
Everything's fine. Charlie squad B back up.
What is Barbarian doing? Yeah, he's completely out of position. That's what he's doing. Well, I have no problem shooting him. Tom and Jerry, thanks for the 3-month resub. What a good show, right? I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this operation. So yeah, normally I wouldn't use meta knowledge to, you know, punish players and stuff, but again, this is the exception.
Be advised, we have contacts south and east of Charlie.
Yeah, I've also given these guys some really funny guns. What squad? Are you dead?
No, I just joined.
Alright, stand by. I'm gonna have air vehicle come and pick you up, and I'll land them, because they're almost done with the firefight.
Lordy. That would be Charlie, I believe.
Yep. Almost forgot what a helipad was.
This is Bravo. We're pulling back about 20 meters into the thicker woods to get some medicating done. Roger that, Bravo.
APC, 200 meters.
Better pull back. He's still up. Now he's not. Because he's way out of his squad. Alright, go get mounted. Charlie, this is ground. Do you copy?
Charlie, copy.
Roger, I got a late joiner for your squad. Is that open area behind you and Alpha good for an LZ? Over.
Roger that. It should be clear. We have heavy armor to our left, our east, and we are covering the west. You should be good to drop to the north.
Hey, firm, send him in now. All squads, this is the ground. Get the rest of the gunfire cleared up. We're gonna hold here for that reinserts, and if we have any others as well, and I will pool with the squad leaders on how we want to take this town over.
Charlie, copies.
Copy.
Hey there.
Hi, Barb. What did we learn?
We learned not to trust the word of our squad leader or teammates when they say, "Hey, we're southeast." I was told that my squad was southeast of the road, so I went southeast after I fixed my internet issue.
Keck. Well, if you don't know where your squad is, just get by any friendly forces, my man, because if you run into a squad on your own, you're gonna die.
I was with friendly forces for a while. I thought they were pushing up with me, but I guess not. Then I got pinned down.
Well, squads, this is ground. I got another reinsert after this one. I'd like you guys to maintain a defensive perimeter watching east and south along the MSR to the south and the east/northeast forestry. I'll get them in ASAP, over.
Charlie, copies. We're on that.
Alpha copy.
Well,
copies.
break, disregard. I'll let you guys set up first, and I'll let you know about my plan, over.
Some stun grenades in the map box.
Bravo Charlie, where you boys going to set up your defensive positions?
Currently, we're set up in the forest, directly south of the helicopter. Bravo, Victor.
Alright, when the chopper gets here, you can pick up.
Down the MSR. We do also.
Okay.
On the way. On the way. On the way.
Just to send stuff up. Squads, this is ground. I'm busy handling reinserts, so I want you guys to talk with one another to organize your defensive line while I get this second guy in, over.
Hey, firm. Charlie, copies.
So talk.
Shot south, confirm contact report.
Because we all have the same net of 5-0, guys. You need to talk with each other.
Alpha is engaging right now.
Right, I'm going to just suggest that Charlie takes the southern side of the trenches, and we take the eastern side of the trenches for now.
Copy.
Alpha.
This is Alpha, go ahead.
What is your exact position for now?
We are just near the Techie marker.
Good copy.
Alright, now as they do that, I am going to...
Bravo Vic to Charlie Vic, if you're right next to us, then your gunner's down.
Roger that.
This is Charlie Vic, A firm. Do know, turret and gun are also down. Took HMG fire from the northwest.
You know what, actually...
Alpha to all units, we need support. Both red and blue, my team are down. We need support out here.
Affirm, Bravo, wait.
I don't know why Bravo and Charlie are all the way back there. Alpha's up here getting
Charlie, can you give us cover as you push up?
their shit kicked in. They just had a unified battle line here. It wouldn't be a problem, but you know, I don't know.
Roger.
This is ground. Air has deployed the last reinsert. He is on station for cast if anyone needs it. Otherwise, back here.
Understood.
So Vic is pulled up. They're suppressing, dragging people back.
The direction where you are against from.
But yeah, those squads need to push up. Because I don't know why they were pulling security all the way back there. Alpha was way ahead, didn't really communicate that.
Any squad on this net other than Bravo. Bravo is trying to get your attention. Please respond. Where are you taking fire from?
We're taking fire from the east and south.
We're catching up our big crew currently. Then we'll be packed up to the front.
On the way.
I do have casts on standby if they need it. And it's HE.
Alpha is coming in at the northwest now.
Charlie pushing up the road.
We'll go.
So I will make this last about 2 hours. I've got various different ways to do that. But we'll see what happens. So that gunner just got hit. Heard a rocket get launched back there. Might have been this AT guy, yep. Looks like they're getting everyone loaded and they're gonna pull back.
This is Alpha. Most of my guys are down. We're pulling back to the T intersection.
Good copy, we're covering the T intersection.
Ooh! He's gonna be disabled.
We're taking RPG fire at the T junction.
I got a gunner down right there.
If anybody from the other squads could give us medical, we've got a lot of people down in our Vic.
Alpha, move back further with your Vic into the next tree line. We are taking RPG shots in the T intersection.
Roger that.
Luxie in the open gets shot.
Get down to the deflate. Hold it.
Hunt-IR was just popped.
Charlie is working on trying to figure out where the RPG fire is coming from and eliminating it.
Bravo to report this.
Wasn't that guy that time, it was,
There is no cover from here.
This is Alpha. We should all pull back from here. We're surrounded.
Everybody's moving back to the north to be in the forced position with the trenches.
Load wounded into the...
Whew. Wasn't even me trying to throw the book at him yet.
Alpha's falling back.
They try to cover us a bit.
This is ground. Pullback point will be original dismount point. Over.
Original dismount. Roger that. Be advised, Alpha's going to be ineffective. We got a lot of people down. We need to get back up.
Wow. If I knew it would have been this bad, I would have organized the battle line, but I wanted to promote them going, hey, Alpha, we're gonna hold here. Okay, Bravo, we'll hold here. Charlie, we'll hold here, but they haven't really been talking.
Bravo, Charlie. Is it okay if Alpha calls in airstrike?
You don't have to ask other people for permission to call in that airstrike, just call it.
Okay, ground, this is Alpha.
Send message.
To the southeast of the techie mark, I need you to dump quite a few rockets into the air.
Hey, Fur, mark your position with any colored smoke, or white smoke, so I know where you are compared to the enemy.
Alpha is on dismount point right now. Bravo and Charlie are close by.
Anyone from Bravo and Charlie, can you tell me where you are? Wow. Crazy enough, that was only like 2 squads of infantry.
Bravo, Charlie, you on net?
On the way. Roger.
That was the wrong button.
Ground, I've got no contact with Bravo and Charlie. Put the airstrike down now.
Roger, he has eyes on some white smoke. He'll try his best. Give me control. Wow. I set him to invincible, and he still gets shot. One shot to the face.
They pretty much done a...
Alpha, hold your position at this time. Get your people back up.
Doing that now, Ground.
Talking about people back.
Right?
I was reading
Had everyone loaded in.
Hold on.
This Alpha's gonna squad overextends.
Alpha, be advised, we're gonna be pause X. I need to get everyone teleported through. Stand by.
Roger that.
Well,
There's a teleport pull down. Take it.
We're here.
Ooh, thanks, Liu.
Yep, take the pull.
No, people. Vic got wrecked.
Yep, take the pull.
Take the pull.
Take the pull. It's right behind me. Barbarian, including you. It's okay. I'll give you more medical. I'll give you the box. Take the pole. Everyone's waiting for you.
Wait, where's the boat?
It's right behind you. No, it's over here. Alright.
Be advised.
Everyone, we're pause X at this time. Gather around the pole. And cut the engine of the vehicle.
And now I think as well as stops as well.
Yes, I want to talk to you all. Because this is technically a training up, so I want to go over where the fuck up was. So let me go get that guy. Enemies aren't coming over here, so don't worry. I'm over here. Everyone.
Fun stuff, guys.
Alright.
Learning experience.
So, I'm not yelling at you, I just want to point something out. If ground says the squads need to coordinate to make a battle line, and there's no communication, this is what happens. Alpha positioned themselves way ahead of Bravo and Charlie, and Alpha got enveloped because it had nothing to support it, because I told you enemies are going to come from your south and your southeast/east. And that's exactly what they did. If you guys had a unified battle line, which is what I told you guys to coordinate to make, that wouldn't have happened. Instead, Alpha got fucked. Bravo Charlie came in to assist Alpha because they were only like 100, 150 meters away. And yeah, that all ensued. So squad leaders, really, you need to communicate with each other to make these. Because if I tell you to do something because I'm busy coordinating reinserts, and you don't do it, again, this is what happens. Any of the squad leaders have any questions?
I don't think Bravo's squad is even here. I think he's still down somewhere.
Wow, I end keyed all of them and they're not even back yet. Amazing.
Put it through our squad comms
You
to
shouldn't
get
do that.
people.
Charlie and Bravo tried to make somewhat of a defensive position.
Just means they haven't respawned yet.
And the common trend is that one squad follows the orders, but then because there's either a lack of communication, other squads either fall back, fall behind slightly, and the one squad gets that 50 meters, and then they seem to get overrun because they get like the 50 to 100 meters extra distance ahead of the other squads. It's the same trend. It happened last time. People stopped or slowed down and didn't really pass it on, or didn't really communicate what the fuck was going to happen next.
What?
But as far as I was aware, we were all four in the separate lines. Bravo, Alpha was going round the red line, round the exterior of the perimeter. Everybody else was going round the other side. So we should have been 150 meters away from each other at the furthest distance. Then we reached the end of our line and Alpha, the furthest distance to go, is ahead of you all. That's saying something. If nothing's been done here, right?
There's two contacts in those woods as well.
They have contacts as well. If they're getting contacts in the woods and they have to slow down, that needs to be passed forwards that, hey, we're not 150 meters away as you think.
Hey,
we're 300 to 400 meters away.
Liru, there's 8 of them stuck in the respawn screen.
Oh.
We shouldn't have been that badly fucked
Probably
over.
those people.
Because the contracts
can't
came from the
abort.
south, we were expecting them to.
Alright, stand by.
Yeah, don't.
I'll have to kick them.
People are down. Yeah, the people are down. Don't put their health to 0 because that'll glitch them out.
Oh, mine's from Bravo.
Never seen that before, but okay.
We got hit from
That's
the
been a
other side, southwest.
Storm, Abraham, direct
As usual,
Did you pass up
because
that you were
the
hit
AC
and that you
works,
had to slow down? Or did
I
you
do,
just...
I'm just a raffle. I put it through on our radio. I don't know if my squad leader put it out though.
Because you say, oh, we're on our way to hit, so this squad, instead of falling back, says, oh, we've got a squad coming.
Abraham,
so
DJ, Bogan.
then it's like, oh no, we've been hit. And then that squad stops coming to assist, and then they get around and they cut off.
Yeah.
It's obvious what's happened. It's happened twice now. And as Liru said, he's not pulling any punches. He's actually going out of his way to make sure that if we do get separated, we do die.
I'll be honest though, that was only 3 squads of infantry total, so it was even. Last week I threw like a full platoon when one squad went ahead. This one I wasn't even trying. So
That makes it worse. If there's only so many squads in, then why is like one squad getting hung up? In last week, I watched 2 squads get pinned down by held up by a fire team.
I think that the key to this, guys, is for the team leaders. The one communication on 50 is paramount, which has been identified.
let's give him a warm welcome,
but also,
shall we?
have justification of why you're doing it to your squad. For reference, on my end of it, we were told, okay, we're pushing along that open field somewhere back there.
Hey guys, so sorry, there was a glitch out. Just come back in the server in a minute, take the teleport pole to the right of where brief was, and we're just gonna continue when you guys get on, okay?
Thank you.
Cool.
Thanks.
Oh, we're just following the line, because that just feels like lazy squad leading. Why are we following that line? What's the purpose of us going on this other trajectory as compared to the other squad? It's these sort of things that people need to be made aware of.
Yep, so I'm just going to restate this. Ground Command's job is to just make a general plan for you guys to hit AO. Say, you know, what forest are we going to use to get to town? What routes are we going to take? It's up to the squad leaders themselves to actually, you know, take the plan Ground's given and make it work. And if they can't make it work, tell Ground so Ground can then order a pullback. I didn't want to pull you guys back so quickly because I knew we had a Vic already disabled, so a pullback wasn't available. Plus, you still outnumbered the enemies at that time, and literally 10 seconds later, that changed.
Here we go.
So, when the 5 more come back, I'll just give a quick repeat, and then we'll continue on. I'll choose a dismount point, we'll go up the MSR, and then we'll take the town, okay?
In that time, is it fine if I restart my game? My game sounds are bugged.
We had all I heard was we were.
If you're a squad leader, then no. Otherwise, yes. And I'll just teleport you back.
Okay, never mind then.
Here, give someone your LR, tell them to step up, and go restart. Have your 2IC step up.
Well, I got 5 minutes, right? I can be back in like less than that.
Well, we're starting in 2, so set up a 2IC. Well, welcome to Arma.
Alright.
Pick someone, give them the LR, and I'll see you in 5 minutes.
In the end, I tried to my spot that was down into the M113 and pull back. Then I think I got super rocket. The M113
Bravo squad lead back on that.
rocket. Can you confirm that?
Alpha boys, if you need, pick up some medical. Make sure most of it goes to Lucky. Get yourself started.
Alright, who was Lord Ant-Man's squad?
It'll be Charlie.
Charlie, someone needs to pick up that radio. Feel free to put your backpack on your chest and have your radio on your bag.
Bravo, Vic.
Until he comes back.
Good check.
Alright, Alpha Bravo Charlie, get yourselves remounted, and we will repeat that mission.
Alright, mount back up.
What happened, they made a really bad battle line, and one squad got overwhelmed, and the 2 squads that went up to assist him also got overwhelmed by an even force, which is kind of embarrassing.
Alpha Vic to High Command.
Send message.
Can this Vic get repaired faster or no?
Just did.
Hey, fair. Thank you.
Alpha Bravo Charlie, call when you're ready, and don't be afraid to call in your air support.
Charlie's loaded ready.
I mean, they tried, but it just decided to get one tapped, which was pretty hilarious.
Please hold a bit. Please hold a bit. We have one more reconnecting. It's a medic.
All squads, I'm going to try something else to kind of force communication. Break. I'm not going to give you the colored lines. You guys are going to have to coordinate who's where on your battle line. Over.
Good copy.
Charlie copies.
Alright, all squads, I've marked your dismount and your first hold point. Let me know when each squad gets to your hold point. If you want to coordinate to hold for that one medic, I'll teleport him in when he comes back. Otherwise, discuss it amongst yourselves. Welcome to squad leader training.
Copy.
Let's see, Lord and Outcast.
Alright, I'd like to suggest that we take one squad on each side of the road and let the third one flanking the vehicles to give them a bit of support on the road.
Alpha has the same idea. Alpha will take the left side, Bravo can take the right side, and Charlie can support the Vix. That good with everyone?
Sounds good.
Alright, be advised, those 2 guys have been joined back. You guys are free to move out when you need to.
A firm, thank you. Also, Bravo is going to suggest that we keep within eyesight of any other squad at all time for now.
That would be a good idea.
This is Alpha, tell me when the last guy's in so we can move.
Charlie squad lead is back.
Last man in.
Bravo ready.
Let's try this again. This time I'm going to make absolute sure he's invincible. Because that was kind of hilarious that he got shot out.
We'll go.
All ground forces, air will be back on station in 1 mic. Over.
Copy.
Understood. Copy. On the way.
Bravo gunner to all other Vics. Recommend we move up the road at no more than 20 miles an hour.
So I'm thinking at this rate, we just might get to the major town and then pull back. Because we're already a little
Can we get an
over half
engagement
our
contact
time.
on 50, please, gentlemen?
Alpha is engaging enemy infantry from our previous entrenchment point. Got an enemy squad on the left side of the road, just past our previous entrenched positions right now. Alpha's gonna be moving up here in a sec.
Ooh, that guy got torn apart.
Helicopter, 1 click.
Squads is ground, air is back on station. Just call him if you need him.
Alpha,
Charlie has rear security.
this is Alpha, we're stopping just before that blue marker to give everyone else time to catch up.
A firm, Bravo is on your right still.
Forest combat is one of the shittiest combats in Arma 3. Because the AI are very good at seeing through trees. Players, not so much.
Vix, we need to pull up here now, we're getting shot. Both any Vix move forward.
Where are you getting shot from there, Alpha?
Left north.
Directly southeast.
I mean, the fact that you stood in the open right in front of you, Alpha, is a little bit embarrassing, guys. Come on.
Charlie, we have some enemies over to the southwest. And Bravo, you get some more enemies right in front of you.
So when I do see the AI shooting through trees, I do try to pull them back. Yeah, I agree, Mount.
All squads, please hold at the T intersection. Now we are having 2 guys down now.
Tough ops.
Charlie to Bravo.
Is it Bravo sended?
What's your condition on the western side?
We got 2 guys down for now. We're remitting a bit.
Would you like assistance?
Should be okay. Just don't push past the intersection for now.
Charlie copies.
Headshot dude woke back up. Nope, he's actually still down right here. But there he is. Now he's back up.
Please pull back with the Vic.
Alpha, this is ground. Give me a sit rep. Over.
This is Alpha. We got a couple of guys down. We're set it up a defensive position at the T intersection with all units.
Roger. Bravo. Give me a sit rep. Over.
Holding at the T intersection. We got 2 guys down there, almost up.
Roger. Charlie, give me a sit rep. Over.
Charlie is currently holding the road with the 3 Vics. We have Eastern security.
We're gonna try this again.
We're currently at T intersection.
Copy that. On the way. On the way.
Hey, firm. Hold the T intersection. Let me know when you get your casualties up, and I will tell you to press forward. Over. For now, again, squads, communicate with each other. Form a battle line.
I might just be an M113 driver for Bravo, but those 2 M113s in the road are mighty close to each other. 1 RPG and you're both going up.
Hey, firm, we'll move.
Bravo to other squads, we're gonna need a couple more minutes for the wounded.
On the way.
Charlie copies. We're holding T intersection.
So this group's stuck back here because they're medicing. They've got 2 men down that they're working on to the best of their ability. But squad leaders tunnel visioned in those guys, so that forces them to have that solid position back there. And with that, that poses this squad to potentially outflank because their right flank is non-existent.
Medicals getting sorted. We can move up whenever. Bravo, Charlie, it's up to you now.
Roger that.
Now these guys have formulated a large amount of trenches.
Taking fire yourself and 15 intersection.
Vics aren't looking down the MSR, so this might hurt them.
Be advised, vehicle coming down the road. We're taking contact.
They quickly adjust to take it out. Good.
Southeast and southwest.
Charlie, Vic is hit by RPG fire. Evacuate.
So they should have dug some trenches for that. They're going to quickly get out of that, Vic.
Bravo, that's the west side getting shot at. That's your territory.
Bravo, you're too far back.
These guys now need to push up.
Back from the rest of the teams.
We are pushing up now.
Charlie recommends the Vic stay back. We are taking RPG fire at the T intersection. We're also taking stops to the left and the forest.
Now that is stupid. That is very stupid, and you're about to see why. Az just got shot. Alpha, why do you have 3 people that just charged out of their defensive line to engage a squad by themselves?
The other team's supporting them.
Had no cover.
Alpha, Charlie, if you can, help Alpha push. We're gonna push them back now.
Okay.
Charlie copies, we're pushing up.
Friendly reminder from Bravo 6 gunner, Alpha, you charged into that wooded area once before and got wiped and killed the whole convoy. Do not push into that wooded area again.
Alpha copy.
Charlie has you covered, Alpha. We're to your right side by the road.
So here's the deal. I get where they're coming from, but 3 people out of the, like, you know, 25 that were there was not the smartest idea. Now you have Bravo over here
Roger that, Alpha's gonna hold up.
engaging this squad by themselves, so I am going to have these AI push. And see, I'm gonna basically test that flank.
This is Bravo, Vic, you're green engaged, southwest side is down.
And I think this flank is now going to fall apart. Because, again, Alpha pushed up, Bravo pushed up in their direction.
Charlie to Bravo.
This is Bravo, we are down now, evacuating with Vic.
Roger that, if you can push up the road, you can support with us.
Bravo Vic is disabled, trying to support our
Wow, I
squad.
did blind hit him.
Alpha Vic to Bravo Vic, is there any winter repair? No.
Blind fire for the win.
For some reason, Alpha went.
Don't know why he didn't get deleted. They sometimes like to do that. They go to defend only.
Alpha, I do recommend we go help Bravo's mass guy.
Be advised, Bravo is, sorry, Charlie's in a mass cast, I believe.
Bravo's mass gas, Charlie's not.
I repeat, Bravo's in a mass cast. Bravo is in a mass cast.
Charlie copies, moving to support.
Now you're gonna see some disconnects because same thing pretty much happened right there. That was 2 squads and a technical. Alright guys, I'm having air basically come in to pick you guys up. I'm not going to deploy you till the dust settles though, okay?
Charlie, how are you boys? Self and
So get cozy in this helicopter.
Charlie to Alpha, how's the sit rep?
Alpha's all good. We've got one team holding security from the southeast, another. This is Alpha Bravo, or Charlie, where are those shots coming from?
A shot coming from southwest from the woods. They're hiding in the bushes.
This is Bravo, squad lead back on that, about 6.
Charlie, copy, send traffic. Mark the coordinates, mark yourself in smoke, and ask high command for airstrike. Roger that. Well, you didn't tell me that.
Who didn't tell you what last call sign?
Bravo's medic's telling me they need an airstrike.
Okay, do you want me to provide an airstrike? They're back at base, they can be on station, one mic. Do you need the airstrike? You gotta communicate for the airstrike. Otherwise, how am I supposed to know? Airstrike? See, Mount, I've told them again and again, if you need air, let them know. If you need air, let them know.
On the way.
Hello?
Roger. On the way.
Alright, if there's not going to be an airstrike call, he's going to go ahead and redeploy you guys. I believe Bravo.
Hey, firm.
High command, this is Bravo Medic requesting that airstrike. I can't get in range with you because I have a short range.
Hey, firm, where do you need the airstrike?
Grid rep 022043, just to the southeast of HP Crossroads marker. Break, danger close to friendlies, distance to friendlies to the east 50 meters, northeast 75 meters, southeast 100 meters. Contacts are in the forest, requesting to run south to north all your entire load of HE rockets. Will designate with white smoke the center of the forest.
A firm pilot has just landed reinserts. He is going to do north to break. North to west due to enemy presence. Stand by, ETA on strike. 1 minute, over.
Solid copy all. We'll mark with smoke. Call in.
Be advised to the crew that was crewing the M113 that's currently in the road right now, that's now repaired. You guys can recrew it now.
Outcast, pilot is requesting smoke on your position. Over.
Smoke deployed on friendly position.
Smoke out on friendly position.
Pilot has eyes on smoke. Strike out. ETA 20 seconds.
Solid copy. Strike on southwest side of smoke. Danger close. Friendly's 25 meters from contact. Sign it off.
It's gonna pull east instead.
Good effect on target. Thank you.
Understood. Solid copy.
It's all they've needed. All call signs errors RTB to pick up more reinserts. Actually disregard break. We are going to have another pause X gather around the T intersection.
Bravo copies.
Stand by, there's someone stuck in one of the 113s. I'm going to try to get him out. Alright, Gore, come with me.
Oh god, what?
Come on. Pause X.
I know you're trying to get us to do things, but I'm trying to think of things as well, and pandemic getting a bit overwhelming, but I'll push through it.
And so is Ken.
As you're pushing him out.
Why am I away from one
Of course, you're a squad lead.
I know, right? What did I get for leading?
Oh, you shouldn't be the gunner, man. You're a soldier. You're right.
Alright, boys, let's gather around. Let's have another quick chat.
Yeah, gather around.
Someone go tell Clueless up there, let's see, at bearing 120. Tell him to come back.
What the fuck's he doing over there?
Everybody gather around.
Okay. So, that one was 2 squads of infantry and a technical. I had him attack both flanks. Alpha, I understand the charge aspect, but with 3 people originally, it quickly fell apart until you committed more manpower. However, when you did that and committed more manpower on the left charge, there was enough people to watch the right flank, and the remnants of on the right flank got overrun by a single squad. Then people started charging back because you guys increased your battle line length and got fucked again. So, go ahead.
Why are we attacking from the same angle that we failed to attack it before?
Because it's a pause X. It's not like I'm sending more units against you. In fact, I sent less. Like I said, first time it was 3 squads and a technical. This time it was only 2 squads. This is a training op. It's not like I'm actually having the AI ambiently react. Otherwise, I would have us attack from a different angle. This is a training. That was in the disclaimer. So, my point of this is don't overextend, because, well, you just saw what happens. Any questions?
How far was Bravo back from Alpha and Charlie?
Just across the street to the west.
Very close.
Squad lead, I gotta jump out of here.
If you want to see how close Bravo was to you guys,
gotta take my
literally
girlfriend
look
up
at
to her
me.
grandma's.
Yeah, I know,
That's
you
a
were
big
right back
confirm.
there in the woods. Unfortunately, that was a
Good
problem.
luck,
I
bud.
kept communicating locally
Thanks
several
for the good
times
luck.
what's happening with Bravo. How's Bravo? Any communication
We
with
weren't
Bravo?
local,
Because they were back there in
I
those
think
woods
very
getting
nice.
shot the
So
fuck up.
fucking notice
I was
and
talking
sound
about
There was
it,
no
but
communication that I heard.
Shut the
So,
fuck up.
last thing I'll say, guys, don't also be afraid to call in your air support. It was called in eventually, but it was a bit on the late end. If you guys need trees pretty much cleared of enemies, just call in to strike just like Outcast did. It'll save you.
It kind of happened at the same time. But
The medic shouldn't be the
Alpha
one
shoved
calling it an
forward.
airstrike. I was just the victory, guys.
So,
And I was trying to
guys,
keep the battle line going.
One thing
Kinda
that I've
let
got
it
to
charge
stress.
forward.
For the
yeah,
rest of
one
us.
charge forward, one
Silver?
line behind, two with the
Silver?
enemies.
Well,
Hey,
I guess
break.
I was trying to hold the
Guys.
battle line here. Just
Guys.
Nerds, curb it.
This will actually help you out just even outside of the fucking squad element of it. One thing that I noted about 50, 40 meters back was literally the fact that one of our guys called for red team and blue team to hold, and whilst we were in contact, and to our front was a wall of leaves, we could see shit. The one thing that you guys need to be looking at, rather than saying, okay, we've got to hold here and get defensive, look at where you're engaging. You had Fox coming in from that southwest position. How far can you see on that southwest position? You can probably see, what, 10 meters in front of you? The AI they don't shoot through trees, but they do not consider leaves to be something that they render into their AI. You've got to actually be able to see the enemy. On this
I disagree,
one.
Malin.
So picking this position as a defensive position, T-junction, yeah, sure, great, whatever. But the foliage is your flaw here. You're engaging at something that you can't see 10 meters from. So please, when you're getting fucking defensive, think about your sight lines.
Sure, the shitty AI helped, but
Simple concept, guys.
still defensive.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're gonna clear this next town, and I'm going to index, probably have a pause X, and we'll see what happens from there. I've put 3 fresh M113s down to your northwest along the MSR. Same plan applies, dismount. I want to hear squad leaders choose their routes into this AO. And Air is on station if you need him.
I can
Right.
also have a
Simon?
resupply box with medic stuff, please. Or just...
Stand by.
Sorry about that, Liru. I just
Got
wanted
it.
to have to be said.
No, you're fine. It was a good point. If your medics need more blood bags, it is in this big trench right here in the box.
You're already resupplied. Bring me back for
I'm trying not to like accidentally use a squad to try and tell this what to do. It's actually difficult than I expected. But like some of the communications between teams, or like between the squad leader and the team leader, it's like the squad leader is just harmless.
Yep, you're gonna get that. Alright, Alpha Bravo Charlie, call in when you're ready. Once you all call in, we can continue on. Over.
On the way.
Charlie loaded and ready.
Alright, we got Charlie.
Yep.
Bravo loaded.
We have Bravo. Now waiting on Alpha.
Alpha ready to go.
Alright, all squads, push to the dismount point, choose a route, call into other squads the route you're taking, or mark it on the map or whatever. Get that town cleared. Over.
Dismount marker is not even marked on the map.
Stand by. Dismount at hold point 1. Over.
Affirm, 100 meters.
Bravo copies.
Charlie copies.
This is Bravo would suggest same splitting up of the squads again, but just better, just sticking more together.
Well, if Bravo wants to hold west, Alpha do east, and we'll hold the road.
I'm not gonna lie, for TSB ops, I am now refusing to play any ops where there is no ground command, because this is
Are we moving up
a
for
good
it, or
visualization of
happening?
what happens.
Where?
Bravo dismounted.
Well, it's for like,
Contact,
2 squads. Yeah, cooperative squad leads, right?
So at least everyone knows what's going on.
It's like 2, possibly 3 squads, but I know there's ops that are done in TSB that are stylized like that.
Charlie's ready to
And the
move
last one I
whenever
played was
Bravo
just
and Alpha
so
are.
bad. Like I was
Be
a
advised, you
2-man
got,
team, best
anti-air
quote unquote
forwards,
Delta squad. There's an
Bravo's
Alpha,
ready to
Bravo,
move
Charlie
out.
that were each I think 8-man squads, and then
Charlie
Delta,
copies.
which was a just me and Nim joined in with me. We were just a vehicle support crew. And it was literally on Cham, and their job was to assault this airfield, and they literally attacked it on the MSR. And I asked them as we were pinned down right here if this was a good idea, and none of the squads communicated with each
Alpha's going to
other
move once
and
again
got
along the left side of the
absolutely
road, and then
fucked.
move up to clear the left side of the town.
We eventually, through brute
Roger
force,
that.
got up to
Charlie's
here,
got mid.
and then got encircled
Bravo should
and
have west.
wiped.
Yeah, Bravo got west. Good suggestion we hold at each. Suggestion
It was
we hold
messy.
at each and every line.
I mean, Oz, here's the thing. When you have 2 squads, you don't really need a command element to coordinate 2 squads. Alpha just tells Bravo, hey, Bravo, this is Alpha, we're doing this. Bravo goes, okay, Alpha, we're gonna do this then to support you. Okay, continue. During the op,
Whenever you boys are ready
Alpha,
to
this
go,
is
Charlie's
Bravo.
ready to
We
start
have a
moving.
mass cast. Can you pull back and
Alpha's ready to
assist?
roll.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
Bravo's ready,
Okay,
let's go.
we're pulling back to assist. It's just
Roger that, moving up.
communication. Keep the squads together. That's why when you see every time TSB, or actually any community, when I see them do a force split, like if they were attacking this AO, one squad came from up here, the other squad came from over here, I know they're screwed. Because if one squad gets screwed, or no, excuse me, when one squad gets screwed, the other squad can't support them.
Copy that.
Yeah, right, Cross. I mean, I've seen it all at this point. And the issue is, if you don't fix this type of issue in a community, people will leave to find a community that can do that. That's why Milsim is actually pretty popular. Same with Star Sims, because they do have that type of organizational character.
Vix should probably stay behind the infantry at this point.
Solid copy. On the way.
Sounds like a good plan. Bravo, hearing shots from the west.
Common sense is not so common.
This is left. Bravo, this is Alpha, contact southwest.
Well, we're getting contact from southwest and southeast, so just hold your positions, boys, form the battle line.
Alright, let's see. I'm going
Don't get overzealous.
Grab a PKM techie, lower caliber, a little easier. Only forward facing.
Roger that.
Air would normally be a little further back, swaying left and right so they're not shot at. But now this is just a matter of how are these squads going to handle, because I'm going to make this the last objective of the day, because I know battle fatigue when I see it.
Taking context from our east into our south. We're currently at phase like 2.
On the way.
Technical destroyed.
Actually, no, I'm going to have these guys lined up a bit further back.
How's Bravo and Alpha doing?
Bravo has reached the first houses in town on the western side.
Roger that. How's Alpha doing? Bravo, try not to go too far ahead of everybody else. Just so keep in mind.
I'm really liking... Let's ground all squads, just let you know. Keep up the communication, liking what I'm hearing, over.
Charlie to Alpha, squad lead now.
On the way. Roger.
Alpha is made to phase line 3.
Repeat last, Alpha.
Alpha is made to phase line 3.
Charlie copies.
God, clan, that's an old word. Hot damn.
Don't push up too far.
I wouldn't call TSB a clan. If anything, I'd call a Milsim a clan, but TSB is more anyone shows up. I wouldn't call a casual Arma 3 community clan, but I'd call a Milsim a clan. God, that is an age-old question. Is it a guild? It's just where we do Arma.
This is Bravo securing 1 times down guy on the west side, holding at the baseline tree.
Charlie copies, holding position.
On the way.
Here, I'm gonna have that squad hold right there to let them get a bit of ground.
Alpha's gonna be pushing here in sec to phase line 4.
I'd give it a 1 mic. Bravo and Charlie have been down at the moment.
Affirm. We're good.
This is Alpha to Bravo and Charlie. How long until you guys are ready to go?
Charlie's got 1 down. We should be up very soon.
Bravo 1 down.
TSB is a workers' union. Yes. Okay, I like that one.
People or not?
Not particularly.
So now we have a nice battle line right here. You got 1113 that's pushed left, 2 pushing back here. Medics working on who they can to keep them up. Otherwise, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. This is a lot more uniform now. Alpha needs to be careful that they don't push too far ahead against contacts. But see, they're pushing up on that nice little line so they can cover each other for people that are behind bushes. Alpha needs to make sure they do not overextend, though, because I can easily get them encircled. And I am going to mess with them a little bit on that regard. I'm going to have another technical come from down here, see if I can force them to call an airstrike.
That's negative. Bravo has one dead, so we are ready now.
Push up quickly. We're pushed up a bit to the road. We need your support.
Well, you should have waited. You're pushing up too far without support.
We've got to our position. We're able to hold here. We're waiting for you guys now.
Roger that. We're pushing up.
This is ground. I'm sending the chopper back to pick up 1 times reinsert. Over. Find my little cache.
Be advised, technical coming in northeast.
It took out that technical. It's good. It's good.
Be advised, technical has been disabled.
Have another wave of QRF coming
Bravo
up.
to all squads, we have found a cache marking on the map now.
Charlie copies.
Bravo to ground.
This is ground, send traffic.
What do we have to do with the caches that we find?
Roger, do you possess any demo capability? Over.
Roger that.
That's a negative. Only HE rockets and grenades, I believe.
Affirm, ignore it for now. I will have a team come up to take care of it. For now, clear the town, and I will have demo teams take it. Over.
Affirm, marked on map.
Charlie to Bravo.
This is Bravo sent.
Charlie and Alpha are moved up to the intersection at this time.
Be advised that we still have more buildings towards the west that we could clear because we're pushing a bit fast. We should clear those first before meeting up with you guys.
All forces be advised, air is going to be dropping off reinserts at LZ. So far, so good. Marked on map. Over.
Charlie copies. Bravo, we can hold this intersection while you clear those buildings. Just don't take too long.
Copy that. Wilco.
This is Alpha. We're holding the northern side of both roads. Up to you guys if you want to move along or not.
Charlie copies.
Oh, Barb, I've noticed your internet connection's being weird today.
This is Bravo. Vic, I've got eyes on infantry contact southwest along the MSI by that garage.
So, got one squad a little further back right here. They're making sure that's down. We still have 2 squads right here forming the battle line. This squad will come up and help to take care of that infantry group. And I got that technical coming up to assault that flank.
Technical moving down the road southeast on the MSI.
Roger that.
I got one last wave of QRF to send in. That was going to be an ambush, but yeah, it's not needed.
Alpha to Bravo and Charlie, are you guys at the intersection yet?
Charlie is at the intersection holding.
Bravo is in the intersection in 2 minutes clearing the last buildings.
I'm going to see if I can force them to call an airstrike when they get close enough to that.
Be advised, we got enemy reinforcements coming in from the southeast.
Charlie's gunner
This
is
is
down
Alpha,
on the Vic.
we're
I
on
have to pull
Alpha
back.
pause.
Be advised, Charlie's Vic has to pull back.
This is ground, reinsert deployed. Air is now on station again for airstrikes if need be. Over.
This is Bravo.
It's going fine, Master.
1 minute.
Players have rebounded on a second wind. This squad's now going to push up and assist the right flank. Kennedy looks like he pushed up on his own, but he is now being assisted. This is good. Very good.
Hey Bravo, could you get one of your guys to shove the dead dude on the road into my Vic?
Brent stepping up. Bravo squad lead down. Brent stepping up on it.
Charlie copy.
People stepping up. And this is what I hate about this the most, guys. This has been something I've had to deal with for years within TSB. They're showing right now that they are perfectly capable of a concept like this. And when they perform it,
be advised,
I mean, hell, they push through, what's it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 squads so far, and you're gonna watch them push through another, what, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like literally, like 5 or 6 platoons worth of infantry by the end of this.
Roger that, we're next to the M113s.
I know these guys are capable. Again, they were getting their asses kicked by, what, 2, 3 squads only? Now they're literally fighting through entire platoons, and they're perfectly fine. They're perfectly freaking fine.
Bravo slow lead back on that.
Charlie copies.
Now, and the difference between forest and town is you can't airstrike the town, but you can strike the forest. We have another KIA.
What is Bravo sending? This is Bravo. We're gonna send our medic to help with the Alpha situation.
Oh, trust me, we're gonna engage them when they get up to here. I got 3 squads ready. All squads, this is high/ground, air is RTB to pick up another reinsert. Over. Trust me, we'll get there.
On the way.
Some pressure back up on their left flank. Let's go back here, delete bodies that aren't needed. I accidentally just deleted my crate, that's fine. Let's get another technical to push the front.
Copy.
Alright, so far so good. Squads, this is ground. I'm hearing some silence. Don't let that momentum die. You guys are doing excellent.
Be advised, you're dealing with a medical situation with Alpha.
Yes, hi. Currently we have quite a few men down. We're working on fixing that.
Affirm.
Crown, this is Alpha. How long until the helo's back in position?
About 1 mic. He has just picked up the reinsert. He'll be dropping him off and be ready for any tasking. Over.
What are those contacts?
I mean, heck, we're about to have some more forest fighting, Malin.
Alpha Bravo, sit rep, please. Charlie,
Alpha staying at Alpha position. We're holding security with contact east right now.
Pushing ahead. She's got a perimeter wall. Okay.
Buckle pond.
That squad try to push up. I think they're not gonna budge. Oh, because you're in a frickin' shed. He's in the woodshed, that's why. Technical pushing up as well.
Technical coming down the road southeast. I think it's an SPG.
Vic, pull back. This is Alpha Bravo and Charlie. We need you guys to push up now.
Roger that. Currently Charlie is only 4 effective, but we will try our best to support you.
Damn, Malin, if you're gonna shit on everything, how about you just come in and play again? Just saying. They could use there. Speaking of,
Be advised, Charlie stick is non-functional at this time.
all squads, this is ground. Air is back on station if you need him. Over.
Charlie, copy. Charlie to Alpha, what's your body count?
Oh, were you in those, Mel? Alright, welcome back then.
Charlie to Alpha.
Yeah.
I don't know, Saturday was a brain drain for me because I had so much to do.
What's your man count? How many are you inactive?
I ended up doing like 4 ops. Who just flew away?
Alpha's down quite a few. Okay, Bravo, what's you doing?
We are on the southern side, holding the last building. We're all up.
You're all up, okay.
Ground, this is Alpha.
Ground, send message.
I need you to do an airstrike to the east of the Alpha Pos marker, HE.
Hey, firm, mark your position with smoke, over. Call in when smoke is deployed. Here's the airstrike. Alpha, confirm grounds last, over.
Confirm, we've got smoke on Allied position to the east of that.
Roger. Pilot has... break. Pilot has eyes on green smoke. Conducting airstrike, ETA, 15 seconds.
Turn the pilot in from the north, go all the way to the south.
Not how you're supposed to do an airstrike, but... it's too close.
Marking our position with green and white smoke.
He normally stays from a lot farther out, just an FYI. Because if I were to do what I just did, I probably would have been shot out of the Huey. Like last time.
On the way.
Is ground strike conducted. BDA on effect, over.
Charlie has no eyes on the airstrike.
The airstrike was good, I assume. Yeah, the airstrike was good.
Good effect on the airstrike ground.
Hey, firm, do you need another, or should Air RTB to pick up another reinsert? He'll be off station for about 3 mics if he does that, over.
Tell him to hold for now, we'll probably need him soon.
Hey, firm, he's holding.
Solid copy.
That's why, because he went off Carroll's.
The contacts we're engaging now still.
I miss Blast Core in this mod set, because that would make the frickin' airstrike smoke a lot easier.
Bravo, they catch the infantry to the east where the airstrike happened, coming in around, probably sporadic.
It did some damage, but these guys have pushed up again.
Once we can, we're going to start pushing forward.
Charlie copies, just let us know when you're going to start your move.
As a NIM pushing ahead.
Bravo copies.
Alpha's pushing it again.
Bravo, Charlie, you said the push.
To the ridge.
And Silver pushing up on his own. And this is where you might see things fall apart.
Pushing up.
Bravo's probably in contact to the south, Alpha.
Silver, I guess he vaulted on his own. They just knocked this wall off. Okay, I mean, that's one way to do it.
Remember, Bravo Charlie, we have air on standby. If they're too far away, tell air to kill them.
Alpha is pushing up on these guys. In a forest!
On the way.
So battle lines moved. There's a few whole units that have pulled around. That's fine.
Bravo Vic to ground.
This is ground. Send message, Bravo Vic.
What's the status of air? We free for a gun run?
Air is free for a gun run at this time. Over.
Right.
Actually, disregard Lassie. He only has rockets. Over.
That's fine. To the south of Bravo's marker, I'll mark on the map now. I've hit a circle saying hit this please. If you can launch some HE into that forest and potentially break the contact that Bravo's in with.
Roger. Bravo, pop smoke on your pause. Air will confirm smoke and hit that area. Over.
Hey, be aware we have 5 men down at this position for now.
Yep, as they're seeing now, they're getting comfortable with calling in air. Oh, you don't want to be at this angle.
Looks like a good effect on the airstrike for now.
Yeah, we're
Good
using
effect on
HEDP,
the
not
airstrike
HE, so it's not even that effective. This is ground, Roger.
No, Scott, Bravo Vic, who's throwing red smoke?
Alright, let's send up the last bit I've got.
Understood. Copy that.
Now you're starting to see that guy overextend, and this is where things can get a little bit messy.
Bravo, Charlie, this is Alpha. Where are you guys? We're getting caught up.
You're at the southern position, still dealing with the downed guys.
Bravo Squad to all forces, please mark your current positions on the map so we can consolidate and regroup.
On the way.
Bravo forces mark on map.
Alpha pause has been updated.
Roger.
Be advised, Alpha, you were once again about 100 meters pushed ahead.
Alpha, be advised, I'm going to get Bravo to load the wounded into my M13 and then I'm going to push them to your position.
Charlie to Alpha. Charlie to Alpha.
I don't see the advantage of letting all the enemies into truck and drive into the more hot zone.
Alpha, this is Bravo, Charlie, this is Alpha. We need help now. Where are you guys?
Charlie, get inside the
Charlie,
113 that you're fucking picking resupply out and I'm going to move to Alpha.
One at a time, guys.
Charlie, I see you. You're right next to my M113. Jump in and I'll drive you up to Alpha instead of you walking.
Roger that.
This is Bravo, we're sending the Vic and the infantry up to you.
I have a certain... I don't know why those technicals are cooking off over there. This is ground. Send message to IC.
On the way. Requesting fire mission on marker. Fuck here.
Solid copy. Air will strike. ETA, 20 seconds.
Let's get this MRAD moving. We gotta go up.
Bravo Squad lead is hit.
Squad is back on that.
Alright. Be advised, strike has been conducted. Break. Air is RTB for rearm, over. 3 mics, over. Again, there's an HE I really want to use.
Loaded. Okay, admin, what are we doing?
Wasn't that one, but that's fine.
Am I just fucking triaging or are we actually doing it?
Charlie to Alpha.
Phew, 2 years, 9 months. That's a long time.
Alpha, he's here? The crew? Yes.
Look at Barbarian being a
Charlie
Chad
Alpha.
here, getting in the freaking waste bucket.
What's your position currently?
It's actually funny as heck.
Currently our position is Alpha Pause at the moment. We're basically almost right in front of you on the side of the white wall. We're pulling back a bit because we got a lot of casualties right now, and our transfer our is done.
Charlie, copy. Pull back to us.
Yeah, so these guys have a lot of casualties in here, because again, they pushed ahead. The difference with the forest was they had cover, so they didn't get fully wiped, but they still saw the mistake. So defensive line has been made right here. They're engaging back and forth with those guys. And we're having this QRF push
Hey,
up.
make sure you guys are using your trenching tool.
Oh yeah, that's the HE I want.
Solid copy.
This is ground. Air will be back on station. ETA 1 mic. Break. Be advised we're going to be moving the LZ to a different spot to your immediate east. Break. Scratch that. West is the area marked LZ. So good so far. Break. Can Alpha get with me and say that the new LZ is good? Over. Disregard. Alpha had a mask as. Bravo, can you tell me if that LZ is good?
Wait, one.
Alpha, Bravo.
Be advised, we're still taking some shots from that LZ as we were leaving
Bravo.
there.
Bravo, push, Alpha is pushing the factory. Advise you come with.
Hey, from LZ will be brought back to original position. Over.
Hey, firm, thank you.
Bravo, big. Bravo, big.
Paper and Bravo coming.
Show us the Alpha.
Pleasure to meet you.
Send in Goat Team 6 now. Tom and Jaren giving Hyperion a sub. Nice. I hope you both keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this.
Alpha contacts northeast along the FSI.
Charlie to Alpha. Charlie to Alpha.
Alpha 2, I see the ground.
This is ground, send traffic.
When fire mission is available, please resend on marker for here.
A firm, we'll resend ETA about 1 mic, over.
Confirm, thank you very much.
On the way. Solid copy. Solid copy. Solid copy.
Ground up fire mission, sequence.
Alpha 2, I see. Clarify, red smoke is what? Over.
To the south of red smoke is target for that fire mission.
A firm, standby. I'd want him to go way quicker than that. 2IC, this is ground. Strike has been conducted. BDA in effect, over.
Charlie to Bravo.
2IC, this is ground. Be advised, you're about 2x5. Recommend you push your orders to a different squad so we can have better clarity, over.
Be advised, Alpha Squad lead back on net.
Charlie copies.
I don't know how they blew themselves up. Maybe they clipped in a tree or something, but I intentionally cleared those areas so they wouldn't blow up. That's okay. Shit happens, right? Alright.
On the way.
Alright, yeah, the squad coming in that direction. Maybe I'll put a technical convoy down, too.
We'll go. Roger that. Solid copy.
Yeah, this was supposed to be the original base of operations. If they were quicker, we would have eventually circled to that spot.
Copy that. Copy. On the way.
Charlie to Alpha.
Go for Alpha.
What's your situation looking like?
1 second.
Roger that, holding.
This is Bravo, we're pushing up with Alphas, giving them a bit of cover.
Roger that.
Alpha to Charlie, if you want, move up to the Alpha pos marker and hold there.
Still 2 guys back there. I don't know what Frisk is doing, if he's trying to get that repaired or whatnot.
On the way. Copy that.
But I'm gonna throw the book at him.
Copy that. Copy that.
I gotta assume that they're yelling at each other locally instead of by squad. Momentum's dying down.
Copy that.
So we'll see how things go.
Charlie to Alpha and Bravo, what is our current plan?
Be advised, take a shot from the southeast tree line. We're clearing last buildings here, and then we'll regroup and see what needs clearing.
Well, squads, be advised, air is waving off to the north. He'll have a slightly increased ETA for airstrikes due to taking contact from infantry squads coming from your south in open fields, over.
Charlie copies.
Now, let's see what they do, because again, Alpha's pushing up ahead to spearhead. Bravo and Charlie are following suit. Issue is these guys might get flanked now by this one squad up here.
Be advised, Alpha's currently engaging nerds to the southwest, to the south, and to the east.
Hey, Charlie copies. We should probably make these long houses our defensive position for the time.
Hey, for Bravo is on the eastern side of the long houses in an overwatch position. Okay, southeast.
Hey, firm, I'm pretty sure we're with you.
Alpha 206 ground, what is the status of air?
Air is on station, ready for tasking, over. 2IC, recommend you relay to another squad for your airstrike. You are again 2x5, over. They pulled back from that position.
This is Charlie, who's requesting airstrike.
They can have someone play telephone.
Copy. Copy that.
Someone relay to the long range to ground.
On the way.
Here.
We'll go.
Charlie the ground command.
It's grounds on traffic.
Airstrike requested on fuck here marker by, I'm pretty sure, one of Bravo's men.
Roger, are you guys anywhere close to that for me to pop smoke, or can I just hit it? Over.
I'm pretty positive we're nowhere near the fuck you marker. We'll mark position with smoke.
No need if you're not near. Air coming in from the north will egress east. ETA on strike, 20 seconds. Now this is more my speed.
Charlie copies. Charlie the ground, good effect on airstrike.
Yeah, with those HE, it's a lot more deadly. This is ground, roger. Air waving off will be on north, ready for more tasking, over.
Charlie copies.
Yeah, I've got another target for you.
Air copies, what is your target?
I'm marking the map for you, don't worry.
Please confirm marker, over.
Assholes with accurate rifles, the SSR and tree line. If you can hit it from northwest going southeast.
Roger, air is going to repeat fire mission just on different marker, same egress and ingress, over.
FM, I'll let you know how effective it is.
Charlie to Alpha and Bravo, what you guys looking like? Everybody good?
This is Bravo, we're all up.
Roger that. How's Alpha looking? Charlie to Alpha, how copy?
Lazy boy.
Alpha's busy at the moment, we'll get back to you.
Roger that.
Roger.
Bravo, this is command. Effect on airstrike, over.
Oh, the fact there's only one survivor, I'm gonna kill him.
On the way. We'll go. On the way. Solid copy. Understood. Roger. On the way.
Now, I'm debating. It's 6:52. I'm going to have a squad come in from over here to outflank.
On the way.
I want to see what we get with that. So they've made little keyholes as well.
Bravo Victor Air, you good for another rocket run?
Air is good for another rocket run. 19 HE remaining before RTB for R&R, over.
Yep, marker more assholes. Spotted 1 times squad there. Can you strike, please?
On the way.
This is Alpha, what's occurred? Can anybody get me eyes? Bravo Charlie, what's up?
This is Air firm. Stand by for strike.
This is Charlie. Please specify what you need eyes on.
Eyes on enemy infantry. I'm tired of this shit. I'm gonna just airstrike everything we can now.
You got a medic for that
right now.
Good hit, you're hitting directly.
Right now, Alpha, we've got the airstrike pretty well coordinated.
Air is down to 13 HE, over.
On the way. Copy.
FM, just some sporadic infantry left at the southwest marker squads.
I don't think they're gonna run in because air is gonna make these guys go a lot more cautious to evade.
Alpha copies that.
Yeah, without air, these guys would easily get encircled, and air, the presence is just making the AI act a lot more stupid. So... let's do something hella stupid.
Be advised, we still have contact south-southwest, about 300 meters out.
This is what I like to call the bonsai.
Be advised, another squad coming in from the south.
Charlie.
Alpha to ground.
This is ground, send traffic.
Another airstrike, same position as before.
A-firm, standby.
This is relevant today.
This is ground. Air has eight more rockets before RTB, over.
Okay, what are the chances I can get air to do a strike from the northwest to the southeast along the SSR you keep pitching? Because the infantry on this are spread out, you might be able to take them all out in one successful run.
So that entire area?
Like that, daddy.
A-firm, air coming around, ETA, 30 seconds. Confirm airstrike, over.
Yep.
On what marker?
Green circle line on the SSI. Some nice prime tree out there.
A-firm along green circled area. Okay. Air has conducted strike. He is RTB to rearm. ETA back on station. 3 mics, over.
On the way.
Air fan, thank you. Air for the support.
Alpha to Bravo, Charlie.
Central Bravo.
On the map, there is a circled area clear. There is enemy infantry there.
Yeah, they're bandaging heavily because they,
Take it now.
I did it along the circled route.
The 3 Vics.
I couldn't even see them down there, to be perfectly honest.
Bravo Vic's coming around to assist.
Copy. Roger.
Hey, who's Vix up in the southern tree line?
It's Resident,
Push that
nail
back.
him.
We're already doing that now.
When you get too far forward, that's how you get shot.
I'm surprised they did live, yeah. Well, they called me on a friendly position, that's why I said, please confirm, but... Okay. Again, squad's gotta coordinate.
The full squad coming in from the east, we got it.
Well, this was 7, maybe 8 platoons.
Alpha to other units, we have infantry east and northeast. Alpha's trying to move into defensive positions now.
Understood.
Alpha Bravo Charlie, this is ground. Belay all orders. I would like you to mount up and RTB as a group, over.
Charlie copies.
Alpha copy.
If you do not have room for everyone in both of the remaining 113s, let me know. Air will be on station to pick people up at LZ break. LZ, so far so good, over.
Copy that.
This is Bravo, we're mounted up. We're gonna have the road and wait there for the rest.
Bravo, this vessel.
Be advised, Bravo, I put a regroup point on the intersection where we will mount up and then leave as a group.
I technically have 5 batteries to range, so... No, stay over there. All squads calling. Do I need air to come in by and land, or do you have enough room? Over.
This is Alpha, we're pulling out from the northern side of the town now.
I believe this is Bravo and Charlie's also in my vehicle.
Oh yeah, no, Mount, I'll cover it.
That can't fit.
Where are they?
Hijacked an enemy vehicle, the green truck, do not shoot it.
Affirm, they're in this orange truck.
This is Bravo, completely loaded and on the regroup point.
Do copy. Part of Charlie is in the orange repair truck.
Charlie, can you tell your guys that are running on the road to jump in my M113? There's still 3 spots left.
Roger that.
Be advised, if you're talking about the vehicle that you left in the middle of the road, yeah, Alpha stole that to give you the M113 that doesn't have any more ammo in the spin gun.
Bravo Charlie, are your boys gonna get in that Vic or not?
I told him to get in.
The Alpha's at the weapons cache marker. How far are you away, Bravo Charlie?
Bravo is at the cache with you.
Most of Charlie's at the cache as well.
All squads, this is ground. Proceed to LZ, so far so good, and dismount. Over.
We have acquired another M113.
Looks like anyone is loaded up. Let's step off.
Yep. Alpha's made to, so far so good.
Charlie's all mounted up and rolling. Just make sure you don't leave anybody behind. Double, triple check because we don't want to leave anybody back.
Recommend driving your asses because that thing is getting IDF.
This is Alpha. All units have bypassed so far so good.
That's fine. Just rally at the T intersection where I'm at.
Hello, friend.
Yo, BB, you wanna... How much for an hour ground?
Once you get here, dismount, school circle. We are index at this time.
Right, boys, form a filing line.
Hey, how much for a snacks?
That's way
What about it?
I feel like doing my debrief in server.
Liru, can I just go in debrief? No.
No. You can frag yourself after the debrief.
Turn off the engine.
Can I join you for the self-frag?
Whew. Alright, so, what was the main difference between the 2 times you got wiped and what you just did? There's multiple answers. There was a difference, yeah.
I started taking initiative.
We actually survived.
People
All right.
We started pushing up more.
How about this? I'll just tell you what you did. All right, hold up. Break.
Shut the fuck up.
Here's what you did right that made that town and the little forest areas beyond it simpler. Two major things. Number one, squads actually communicated and coordinated with each other. And that got you in the town and through most of the town. It fell apart a little bit because Alpha pushed up ahead again. We'll get to that in a second. And they had to pull back. And then you guys went again, and Alpha started spearheading again. But squads communicated. When squads stopped communicating, then mistakes were made. I want that to be apparent. Second thing that was done very well. Airstrikes were called. You used your support assets. When you're in a position, especially in a forest, or where there's open fields and the enemy's in an appropriate tree line, or adjacent tree line, whatever, use your assets. The enemy will definitely use theirs, which is why I called you back. Because they started using mortars. Those two things made this a lot easier. And, I mean, you took on about 8 or 9 platoons worth of infantry. Compared to the, 2 squads or 3 squads you got wiped from coming into the town. So I just want to make that apparent. Now, here's what I've noticed. Let me cut my music too, because it's messed with my train of thought, BRB. The biggest mistake was, it wasn't the initiative, but it did contribute to it. It was squads would say, okay, hey, Alpha, Bravo, we're going to do this. And then they wouldn't wait to hear a confirmation. They would just go ahead and do it. That's also what happened here when you guys got wiped both times. Alpha would say that they're going to do something, and Bravo and Charlie would either not respond, or they would respond and say, sure, but then there was no plan to talk about how Alpha or Bravo and Charlie would support Alpha on that maneuver. Because, as you guys have seen the past 3 weeks, when a squad does something on their own, they get fucked. Rightfully so, because that's the point of this training. So, what I would recommend to everyone here, if they step up to squad lead, is take a few seconds. Let Bravo and Charlie, if you're Alpha, or whatever squad you are, let the other squad confirm what you say, and then have them coordinate on what they're going to do when you do XYZ. Because if you just do what you're going to do, and do it, then what are Bravo and Charlie or whatever is remaining supposed to do about it? There needs to be more planning. And when it comes to quick actions like that, ground isn't always going to be there to say, yes, that's a good idea, or no, don't do that. Ground might be busy with other stuff, or ground might be down and there's no 2IC. So stepping up and doing those maneuvers are a good idea, guys, but you have to make sure that other squads not only confirm, but, follow up with it. Because there is room to be aggressive, like what some of you were doing, but it needs to be uniform, because otherwise you just overextend, get cut off, and killed. Otherwise, I hope you guys had fun with this. I definitely made sure there was a lot for you to shoot, and I hope the squad leaders got some good experience, because, I don't like to do the whole, training thing, but, it's kind of needed based off of the feedback you guys provided. Is anyone... Alpha, do you have anything to say over the op? Let's do the debrief.
Most of the stuff that I had to say I gave, during the actual engagements. My philosophy regarding squad leadership, team leadership, in general, is playing defensive and playing conservative, of having, defensive positions...
As I'm gonna cut you off, were you the squad lead?
Oh, I thought it was, for team lead, sorry about that.
Yeah, I'd like to hear from the squad lead, if you don't mind.
Alright. That's fine.
We'll get to individuals after the squad leads.
We did kind of push up as Nim and quite a few of the other more experienced were giving me hints about what to do and that, so I pushed up. I didn't really do much planning on my own, so that's probably why we got wiped a few times. Pushed up, pulled back, pushed up, pulled back, that was fine. A couple of times I called Bravo and Charlie, they said something, we moved up, nothing happened. Can't really do much about that. Both my squads actually pushed quite well when they were pushing, and Luxy was, well, he worked his ass off today because, well, considering how much we went down, that was wonderful work. Otherwise, most of that fuck up was on my end. I'll take all of that. Everyone else did wonderful. I really can't say much more for my team leads.
On the point of people not responding after you do certain things, there are the occasions where the squad leads get shot, and then they can't say anything.
That's
And
why
generally,
you need a
in that
2IC.
situation,
Exactly.
Vehicle's always on 50.
Yep. Sorry to cut him off, but guys, to stress this again, appoint a 2IC. That's usually your first team leader. Have them have an ear on 50. If that team leader notices that that squad isn't speaking up, he needs to immediately assume command. I assure you, when we actually had multiple people step up in the town, I can recall 2 times right off the top of my head. I think one in Alpha and one in Charlie. It kept things going. It kept things streamlined. And again, you guys were able to fight off 8 platoons worth of infantry, so it shows. Continue, Bravo. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, that was Charlie. I was just making a note.
Oh, my bad.
For reference. Oh, I'm done at this point. I just wanted to make that known.
Of course. Bravo, did you go?
No, not yet.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so all the squad members did really good. I think it was more inter-squad communications. I was down quite a bit, so sorry for not being on comms, but the Vic took up 2IC and some other people took up 2IC really well. Always heard them getting on 50 right after I was spotted down, so good job. And the tactics within the squad were fine. Yeah, I think I learned a lot, so that's good. Charlie?
Charlie already went. Az, do you want to finish your point?
So, for me, I wasn't 100% a team lead, but it was
Squads are 10 man, but 8
myself
infantry
back
and 2
as the
people
way
in the
that
Vic.
I am as an individual. But
Usually
it takes to the
TSB has
point
8
where
man
I
squads.
always try to keep aggressive, for the reason why you saw in the first and second Pause X, where people were playing defensive and stationary, as opposed to having dynamic movement. I would like to encourage people to think more actively when they're in a firefight, rather than hunker down, engage person, hold here until you have the opportunity. If it's always a case of you need to be looking at the opportunity to move up, guys. Find different angles to exploit, highlight different positions, because if you're just going to be shooting stood still, not only is it going to be a pain in the ass to wait for the enemies to come to you, because they can exploit your angles, but at the same time, player base wise, if I've known from experience over 3 years, once the player base hunkers down, it is an absolute pain in the ass to get them moving again. And I think that it was demonstrated quite a few times today.
Yep.
That's all I got.
Open floor, anyone?
Bravo Medic needs to say something really fast.
Shoot.
Need to stress that when the squad lead goes down, that someone gets on net. The team lead should get on net fast, and if both people are down, someone needs to get on net fast and say, "Hey, Bravo has this going on right now. This is our position." You don't necessarily have to take command of the entire squad, but something needs to be relayed, saying, "Hey, this is what's going on, and this is why we can't do such and such." The other thing is when a medic when a medic is like, "Hey," is saying, "Hey, my entire team is down. I need help." There can't just be dead air. That goes for anybody, not just a medic. If someone's like, "Hey, I'm the last man down," there can't be dead air. There needs to be some instruction given to either that last man to say, "Hey, try to disengage and regroup with us," or "What's your position so we can push to you, and where are these contacts at?" A medic shouldn't have to run over to a 113, get in, and then ask squad leads to see if it's okay to call in air support, but then nobody responds, so he calls in air support anyways. So just make sure that, like, you take command once someone goes down, and that dead air is not the only thing that's over the nets when there's a mass cas. People should be coordinating how to get that mass cas up as fast as possible, because that is what's going to bog everybody down.
For the topic of getting on comms pretty quickly, it would be a lot easier if we, instead of using the personal base radios, is if we were upgraded to 152s, because of the fact that it doesn't allow dual channels, you have to stick to one channel or the other. So if somebody's stepping up as a team lead perspective and they don't have a long range, they have to sacrifice their personal radius for their squad to communicate on 50. So that
I think that would be missing part of the point, though, of communicating off-net between the people in the squad. Because that doesn't happen anymore. It's all clogging the net.
Yeah, from experience, as if I'm on 50 and something's coming through on my personal radio that's really that important, the people will just come up to me and scream it in my face. If it's that important. If not, the 2IC can deal with it.
The only times I was on radio to actually run to go and assist people who were medics were when they were on the opposite side of like a city block. Like every other time I'd be running around on yelling saying, "Hey, do you need a medic?" Or I'd be paying attention to what was going on and hearing people talk around me. You don't need 152s to dual channel. You just need to be able to be within close proximity of your squad where you can talk to them, because what if it's an IFA op? You're not going to get that.
Just a reminder, guys, these are going to transfer to IFA ops either next week or the week after. I've been saying that for the past few weeks.
Out of curiosity, spotting and aiming set up.
I might as well get off because the computer is starting to scream myself up.
Well, I just gotta say
What were the AI settings set up?
Jensen, sorry, I said
90, 35, 50, 50.
I kind of want a squad lead for the IFA stuff.
You have the option of doing that.
I'll take radio, man, for IFA.
If it's meant for like squad lead practice.
I'll take
Protect me, captive. Can you kindly fucking not?
Send in Goat Team 6.
Great top. Enjoyed
Starting
watching
to devolve a little bit. FK, thanks for the 29-month resub. I'm glad you enjoyed it. But otherwise, I am going to wrap it up here. We might be back later for potluck because I feel like leading the squad and showing people what for. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Otherwise, cheers and have a good one. And I hope you enjoyed that.